Mama.
So cute.
Say bye, kitties. We gotta get to work. Morning, goat lovers. Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and I got little Emily.
Hi.
Today we have a big chore day. We got the husband cleaning out all the goat pens, and I have to give the buck their spa day. So we were going to do it yesterday, but it was crazy windy, so I opted out, and today it's still pretty windy, but that's alright, we'll be able to make do. So it's going to be 100 degrees today. It's going to be hot, so we tried our hardest to get out here as early as possible. So it's still pretty early in the morning. Hopefully this whole chore day won't take more than a few hours, and get back in the house where it's cool. But so today we gotta give their bucks, trim their hooves. I'm gonna give them a bath. They need their selenium, vitamin E. They need their copper, and I am going to worm them if needed. So come on. Alright, so the first thing we start with is bathing them. It has been a good 6 months or so since they have had a bath, so that's a lot of months of peeing on themselves. One thing that you do have to watch for in bucks is urine scald. Since they urinate on their chest so frequently, it can actually scald them and give them sores. So we do keep them clean. It also helps down with the stink. Now I'll have to bathe them again because we do have a show coming up here in about 3 weeks, and the bucks get to go to this one, so we're pretty excited about that. But I'll be bathing them before I shave them. I'll shave them here in a couple weeks so they look real nice for the show. So what works best on the bucks is dish soap, the good dish soap. The dish soap, you guys know what I'm talking about, that cuts through grease really well. It cuts through their urine awesome. So that's what I use on the bucks. He enjoys this way too much, don't you? All that down on you. No, we're not going to do that. Come on. Yeah, good. Good. Alright, so they're all clean. We got a lot of their down out of them, which will help them because, like I said, it's 100 today, and the foreseeable future it's just going to get hotter. So getting rid of that down's good. So I'm going to give them a once over. check for any parasites, any lice, which happens. She looks good. Alright, so step 2 after bathing, I'm going to trim their hooves. The bucks have really thick hooves, so it's always a lot easier to get their hooves trimmed while their hooves are soft after a bath. Let's see if he'll let me do this. Let me get you, bub. So, with him kicking, try to put your elbow right here and then hold it. It gives you a lot firmer grip. His hooves aren't too bad. We did get the buck's hooves a couple months ago. Chicken's gonna run. This chicken is a broody girl. Which is weird for her breed, but she's, I want to say 10 months old. They all just started laying eggs a couple months ago, and we have 12 chickens.
11.
7 months old.
They're 7 months?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's 7 months old, and she's already brooding on all the eggs, so it's causing a mass drop in our egg production.
And it's stressing all the other chickens out, which gives us less eggs.
So we did end up taking her out of that pen so she'll quit laying on all the eggs, and hopefully the other hens will start giving us eggs again, because we went from 9 eggs a day to we're getting 4 or 5. And we think she's the culprit.
So basically, we put her in the little baby girl pen, and if we do that, she'll be like, oh no, my day is ruined, and we're doing after like 5 or 9 days.
So anyway, apparently she's made best friends with Emily today, so
She likes me.
it's a little weird. She's not running from her. Now I'm going to give all the boys their selenium and vitamin E paste. I just use the paste or the gel, whichever, and they get 2 milliliters. I'm sorry, 4 milliliters for an adult, 2 for a kid. So I'm just gonna move my little gauge. And you don't want to overdose them with selenium. It is toxic if they have too much.
Very toxic.
Come over here, Darren. See, boy. So I'm just gonna shove it in his mouth.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, so now I'm gonna give them their copper. I have my balling gun, and I use a little peanut butter. You can use, I have probios also, but a lot of it gets wasted in there, so I'm gonna give them their probios. Probiotics just as is, so that I know that they're getting all of it. So what I do is just put a little peanut butter, and the reason being is it'll just help keep that copper pill in there. So this is the little copper pill. It has a lot of little copper bars in there, and what it's going to do, the point of this balling gun is so that it gets down in their throat, so that it can go all the way down to a bottom chamber and lodge, and all of these will lodge actually into their stomach for the slow release. Now if they chew it up, they'll still get copper, but it doesn't get lodged in their bottom stomach. They might spit it back up and chew it with their cud and so forth, and it just doesn't, it's not as long lasting. So our goal is to get it in the back of their throat so that they swallow the pill.
I want some.
You want some peanut butter?
Yeah.
Want some copper too?
No, I'm okay.
Alright, so I just got a little bit of peanut butter. Pull your gun down. Shove it in there. Uh-oh.
That's nice, Mom.
Alright, so I got my little pill. Put it down in there. Now, I'm going to hope he cooperates, which he's already not. Come on, boy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Alright, so you hold the head up. Now what we're looking for is Lucky. Come here. Ah, the bucks are a lot stronger. But we're looking to get it, you know, down here. You're going to put it in the back of his throat, and they're going to fight and gag and pretend like they're dying. But they'll eventually loosen that. They'll open it up, and that's when you're going to pop this down in there, and it'll go down their throat. So, wish us luck. Come here, boy.
We're gonna need it.
Come here, boy. Want some peanut butter?
Neem. It's good, man.
There we go. So now I'm just going to give him a shot of probios, probiotics. It is just live cultures, just helps their stomach. It is kind of a stressful day for them. It's not every day they get bathed and poked and prodded and things shoved down their throat. So again, this just helps keep their stomach good, and any stressful times is when you're going to want to give it to them. There you go. So now is their favorite part, the worming. I do use ivermectin, normectin, whichever. If you get the off brands, they work just as good. You cannot find a goat, one that's made for goats, like a lot of things. So what I do is use the swine dose. And the swine dose is for every 75 pounds, 1 milliliter, or 1 cc. So what I do first is I'm going to check their phalangia, their eyelids. So come over here. I don't like to worm if they don't need it. So let's see, mister. So you're just looking for that eye color right there. And he's good in pink. You're looking for a deeper, a deep pink. So it's not as pink as I want it to be. So I'm just going to give him a shot. Okay. So for the bucks, I like to use an 18 gauge needle. Just simply because their skin is a little bit thicker than the does. So it cuts through them a little quicker. It's a bigger needle. So you can give the shot a lot quicker if they're, you know, they tend to be more jumping around and just a little more restless than the does because they're not handled nearly as much. And I have a sterile needle and a sterile syringe. And I got my wormer. So Lucky here is a good 125 pounds.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to do just over 1 cc. Now you want to clean the area with alcohol as well, wherever you're going to give the injection. I give it in the shoulder. So you're going to want to see where you can get a good chunk of skin that'll pull out. Ah! There will work. Get that hair and that skin. All right, now this does burn a little, so they're gonna scream a little, and bucks always take it a lot harder than the does. They're big babies. But let's see here. So the longest part of the needle here on the bottom, I'm gonna have towards the skin. I'm gonna do this sub-Q, so just under the skin. I'm not gonna put it in their muscle. Let's see. Grab a good chunk of skin here. Try to be as quick as possible. It burns. Sorry, Lucky. Rub it in.
How bad did he react?
If you have a treat for them, give it to them. Hopefully that'll keep their mind off of the burning a little. Let me put it in there, boys.
Just like rapid, like just smacked her. Like totally. Oh god, that was funny.
She hates that.
It's just like smacking her, like totally.
Alright, so the boy's all done here, Luck Buck. I do have 2 more bucks that I'm going to continue to do. And other than that, in a couple weeks you guys will see them again because we're going to be shaving them for show. So hopefully they'll do pretty good, but it's easy as that. And they're CD&T, they're not ready for that. I give it once a year, and they're on schedule for right before breeding. So other than that, they're set now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Certainly appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Have a great day.
What are we gonna do today? Chicken? Scratch that off the list. Thank you for watching. Bye!